Hey everyone, welcome back, and this is my review of Denki-gai, episode 4, I believe is what it is. I'm pretty sure. If it's not, then the proper episode number will be in the title of this video, of course, but yeah. Just finished watching this week's episode of Denki-gai, and I had to do a review of it right away before I go to class, because seriously, this episode was so fucking amazing. Seriously, I forget what his name is. I know it starts with an S. He's that one guy who doesn't even talk, who's apparently really close with Foo Girl. Okay? Seriously, where the fuck does this guy live? He, went on a train and climbed the fucking mountain to get where he... in order to get to his fucking house. And, of course, Foo Girl followed him, too, all the way. And it looks like his house is just in a regular town. So what, does he live in a town that's on top of a mountain or something? What the fuck? Well, yeah, I think that was one of the funniest moments of the episode, though. And of course, the episode continues with the whole boys love jokes as well. And in terms of that one yellow-haired girl, I don't remember her name either, but being a fan of boys love novels, I think we've covered that already, but in case anyone forgot, or maybe we didn't, who knows. Yes, she is, and she's incredibly embarrassed about it. Why? I don't know. She's probably the only female in the entire world I've ever met who is actually embarrassed about it. About being a fan of boys love novels. Okay. But that was really funny as well. Okay. And I guess the ending of this episode was a bit of a touching moment, because we got a Foo Girl who gave her a present to that bit of sad moment at the same time, because she gave the present supposedly to that one guy when she got to his house, and he said, and from his expression he looked like he liked it, even though it's kind of hard to tell because he doesn't really seem to fucking talk. But he seemed to really like it. He said, he didn't have it. And by he said that, I mean she asked him if he already had it, and he shook his head no. Because again, he doesn't fucking talk. Okay. But then when she was taking the train home, apparently she did not give him the actual present. Why she had two with him, why she had two with her, who knows. Maybe she suspected that she chickened out or what, not from giving it to him, possibly, who knows. But because of that, I suspect that's probably going to come up again in some later episode, okay? Now, if I'm not, I could be wrong about this, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe that this episode, Valentine's Day was going on in this episode, which is why, people were giving each other presents and whatnot. There was this whole boys love craze in this episode and whatnot. So I believe that's the reason why, is because it was Valentine's Day, okay? And they were kind of rearranging the store to where each of the major employees, by major employees I mean the main characters, would have their own section with their own design and themes based on their own personal tastes. Okay, which I actually think is a pretty interesting idea to do in a bookstore. That's actually really creative. I don't think I've ever seen that done before, ever, but that's actually a really creative thing to do, okay? And so, Foo Girls was based on zombies. The blonde chicks was based on basically boys love it. By the end of the episode, she finally settled for that, since she's a fan of it, Okay, and each one of them had basically an own theme based on the owner's preference, personal preference and personal tastes, okay? Which, I thought was really unique. So overall, I thought was a really good episode of Denki-gai once again. Okay, seriously, I still won't think it's as good as Is the Order of Rabbit was a couple seasons ago, but it's definitely getting there. Okay, it really is. So anyways, if you have yet to see this week's episode of Denki-gai, I definitely recommend you to. It was a really funny episode. I could not stop myself from laughing throughout the majority of the goddamn episode. That's how good it was, okay? So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.